There's a lot of things that I would like to say about the demos.
So last summer, Dan and Joey from Joywave called me up and said they wanted to meet with me.
Our bass player left our band Joywave after the first record, and we actually asked Jay, the singer of the demos, to join our band, and Jay told me to f*** off.
So I told Dan no, and I told him that he should produce the next demos record.
I decided to work with the demos because they have a gigantic bank account from which their singer Jay wrote me a check for $60,000.
It was great to work with Dan because he obviously was coming at it from a different angle than anyone we've ever worked with before.
I enjoyed working with him. I think that it really opened us up to a lot of new ways of thinking about music.
Working with Dan was awesome. I've never been in a position where I've been so comfortable working with a third party like that.
I think Dan is great at sort of understanding the backgrounds of each of us.
The thing that I love the most about the demos is seeing them live, and specifically at the Bug Jar on a random weeknight when everyone is intoxicated, and it's like a little bit grungy and grimy and rough around the edges. And my goal was to polish that, except keep a lot of the edge of it. So I wanted to fall right in the middle and make an EP where it sounded like the band only kind of cared and I cared as the producer.
I trust Dan. I mean, I've known Dan for most of my adult life. Our bands have been playing together since we were kids, teenagers, and I've always been a huge fan of his songwriting.
We kind of grew up together around Rochester, playing shows together, and he mainly just wanted me to be me. And when there were like times where we had to work some things out, Dan was always very delicate, like in his approach with me.
I think it's like a great arrangement of songs. I mean, we went into it with the idea that we wanted to write 4 singles. So we were very like critical during the writing process.
I think this is a very dynamic bunch of songs.
Honestly, these songs are my favorite songs that we've done ever.
I would hope that people would find the songs and the band refreshingly authentic.
I think this EP is one of the best things we've ever done.
Every time I listen to it, whatever song I'm listening to I think is my favorite one, and then the next one starts and I'm like, maybe this one is my favorite.